While we're on the subject of Tucker Carlson, let's go over something sort of fun. The Lincoln Project put together a video poking fun at Tucker Carlson's firing, and it's framed in kind of an in memoriam video type style and focuses on a bunch of absurd moments from Tucker Carlson's time as a Fox News host. I think as people who have been forced to observe in horror the terrible and dangerous rhetoric that Tucker Carlson has spewed for years, we deserve a little bit of an extended celebration for the fact that he's now gone. Will he have some other ventures soon? Probably yes. But will it be harder for him to match the size and power of the Fox News platform? Absolutely, and that is good news for America. So here's this from the Lincoln Project.
Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson have mutually agreed to part ways. Tucker's last show was this past Friday.
You take a collection of dumb, desperate people in middle age, hoping to keep on to their stupid TV jobs. You add scripts and some hairspray, and they just repeat the lies for you. It was not even close to an insurrection. Nicotine frees your mind, and THC makes you compliant and passive. Testicle tanning, that's crazy. Talking to Trump is one of the great joys, one of the great animal joys.
Iraq is a crappy place filled with a bunch of, semi-literate, primitive monkeys.
Shut up, racist! Our civilization is superior. Let's pretend for a sec that our country had a news media that was interested in bringing you the news. What were these sheep doing when you apprehended them? They call you the egg hustler. Leprechauns exist not just on cereal boxes. M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous.
I love women, but they're extremely primitive. They're basic.
I gotta go. You should stick to the thigh-high boots. You're better at that. Maybe the orange M&M is a secret sexist himself. Your mask is making me uncomfortable. Why shouldn't I root for Russia, which I am? I'm not a Putin defender, despite what you may have heard. The end of the Lincoln Project. We can all celebrate that.
We want to thank Tucker Carlson for his service to the network.
I'm sorry, I just got to take a quick break and go cry in a closet while squeezing a stuffed animal. Rick Wilson? Ugh.
So good. It's interesting because with Tucker, I'm pushing through. With Tucker, since this will be in a separate segment, let me remind YouTube viewers, sick, voice is going away. But when your job is talking, it's rather unfortunate. So with Tucker, he's either blatantly lying about something important, like his fear-mongering about immigrants and perpetuating the Great Replacement theory, lying about January 6th, the election, etc., or talking about something so pointless and meaningless, like his obsession with M&Ms and how he was so upset that the mascot character things were having their outfits change in a way he felt was less attractive or something, which is funny considering that he had this to say, as I'm about to show you, in his first video since being fired.
The undeniably big topics, the ones that will define our future, get virtually no discussion at all. War, civil liberties, emerging science, demographic change, corporate power, natural resources. When was the last time you heard a legitimate debate about any of those issues? It's been a long time. Debates like that are not permitted in American media. Both political parties and their donors.
The important issues aren't discussed in mainstream media like Eminem's outfit. Why didn't you discuss the important things that are being left out of mainstream media when you were the most watched cable news host, Tucker? But truly he was, and very likely could still be, depending on what happens for him in the coming months, one of the most dangerous figures in American politics. His ability to communicate dishonest and destructive viewpoints to millions of people, effectively in a sense because so many people bought into it, is disturbing. And clearly he had a massive impact on the network because his departure has affected their ratings very notably. This is from the Washington Post. Fox News experienced a significant ratings drop in the 8 p.m. hour last week after firing primetime host Tucker Carlson, while one of its much smaller conservative cable rivals appears to have benefited, at least temporarily, from the viewer migration. Carlson averaged more than 3 million total viewers per night from April 17th to 21st, what turned out to be his final week in that time slot. But in his absence, the network averaged only 1.65 million viewers per night last week. And it says that at the 8 p.m. hour, there's been a decline of 56% in viewership. And in total, the network has lost 45% of its viewership since Tucker Carlson got fired. So that's the big thing that's concerning to me about this whole ordeal, that Fox News and Fox News hosts will watch the power that Tucker Carlson was able to acquire over the audience and try to mimic his style. I want to put it past someone like Jesse Waters to attempt to become a little Tucker Carlson in an attempt to see the ratings that Carlson has seen. Maybe the only lesson from Tucker Carlson's firing will be, hey, maybe we try not to get into as much legal trouble and code our language just slightly more, but not throw out the whole Tucker Carlson approach to the news, which is bad, because I think unfortunately a lot of the Fox News audience has now been programmed, not just by Tucker, but the whole right-wing media echo chamber, into such a desire for that type of propaganda that they'll demand it. And networks like Fox News and similar networks like OAN and Newsmax will chase that audience by feeding them propaganda, which is disastrous. Not that we should end on a bad note like that. So just a reminder that today we can be happy that at least right now Tucker Carlson doesn't have the platform to spew the garbage that he previously did.